Hey everyone, it's Sunday, so that means it's time for story time. And today, I have a very, very cool lizard with me. His name is Voltaire, and Voltaire is a New Guinea frilled lizard. We also find these guys in Australia. Now, you may be a little bit familiar with these lizards if you've ever seen Jurassic Park, because they have these awesome frills that can go up when they're afraid. Now, Voltaire's pretty much used to me handling him and everything, so he doesn't really like to frill up. But in the wild, this would be one of their main defense mechanisms. In fact, on a full-grown frilled lizard, these can flare out almost 12 inches. Their other main defense mechanism, which gives them one of their cool nicknames, the bicycle lizard, is they can run on their hind legs. So when he gets really scared, he'll frill up, try to scare off the animal. If he doesn't get scared, he then takes off running, and his center of gravity is so low that his front legs kind of pop up and he ends up on the back legs and starts taking off running. Now, they're an arboreal lizard. That means they like to spend a lot of time up in treetops. So when he's up there, he's hunting for insects and he's hunting for small birds and small mammals. And then he'll also run down the sides of the trees down to the ground, where he can also search for all those same things, and every once in a while eat some veggies or some fruit. That makes them an omnivore. So that means they eat meat and they eat fruit and veggies. Now, they're one of Australia's cooler lizards, because Australia has all kinds of cool stuff. If you ever looked up photos, Australia is full of awesome animals. But this guy happens to be one of my favorites. Now, as you see, he's pretty calm. He's used to me. He loves climbing. It's one of his favorite things, especially since he lives up in treetops. So what he's gonna try to do is he's gonna wanna go to the top of my head. The higher up he is, where he can survey all the land, the more safe he's gonna feel. So he likes to sit up here and eventually likes to climb up here. So I'm gonna get him off of there because he does have sharp nails, because he is a climber. And he likes to scratch up my head, so I'm not gonna let him do that. But we are gonna let him sit here, kind of like this. That way he feels safe, because again, he's up kind of high. This makes him feel good. Now, he's pretty much a full-grown lizard. The New Guinea ones get about this long, which is about almost 2 feet. Sometimes they can get upwards of 3 feet. But they range between those two things, and they're almost always this like kind of beige and gray and brownish color. This helps them blend in with tree bark. Now, because he is such a flexible lizard, and he can spend so much time going up and down trees and across branches, and likes to spend time in the air on the ground, I figured today we would read him Dinosaur Yoga by Mariam Gates. I figured this is pretty befitting for a lizard that's known for its flexibility and being able to do lots of cool things. So, this is Dinosaur Yoga. If I can get the book open to the right page. And if it seems like I'm staring off at the wrong side of the camera, it's because I'm using an iPad today and not my phone. And it's taking a little bit of adjusting. And if you've watched my videos before, you know that I don't cut out any mistakes I make. I like to just do it live, because we all make mistakes in life. It's okay to make mistakes. That's part of a learning process. So that's why my videos might be a little bit different, and why I'm noticing myself staring off, and it's kind of throwing me off a little bit, but the camera's over here. So whatever, we're gonna read Dinosaur Yoga. So, shh, listen, there are dinosaurs nearby. Do you hear them? Crashing, bashing, thrashing through the leafy green? They have big teeth and even bigger feet, but they aren't trying to look mean. Sometimes they are sad or mad or tired or waiting for a turn. But these dinosaurs don't want to knock down trees. They are here to learn. Today, when they don't get their way, they won't stomp on each other's toes. Instead, these dinos will take a break and try a yoga pose. It's time for Dinosaur Yoga. Start with a deep breath in and a long breath out. Roar! As you roar, reach to each side. They bend one knee and focus while you spread your wings out wide. Breathe in through your snout. Breathe out. With strong and steady legs, bend both knees now. Press palm to palm. Claws pointed to the sky. Doesn't sound like our ferrets over there are doing yoga. Sounds like they're running around. Bring one mighty hind foot off the ground to balance, lifting your spiky frills high. Do you see the spiky frills? I'm glad you're actually looking at the book. Most of my guests don't even look at the book. Calm and still, breathe in through your snout, breathe out. Now straighten each scaly arm and fold slowly down, down, down. Bend your bumpy knees a little and almost touch the ground. Let your shoulders, neck, and horn head get heavy and hang low. Sway your big body to feel where you're tight and gently let it go. Breathe in through your snout. Breathe out. Now stretch one enormous leg back like a tail as you lunge forward with a knobby knee. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out and feel how calm and awake you can be. I would like to use two hands to read this book and put Voltaire on my shoulder, but I just know he's going to climb on my head and not pay attention to what we're reading. With one knee down and a taloned hand on the ground, reach the other hand high to make a straight line. Open as wide as you can and let your big heart shine. Breathe in through your snout. Breathe out. Sit up and feel your spine grow tall. Straighten one leg and cross the other over. Twist and then release. These dinosaurs are feeling better. It's the most relaxed they've ever been. Their spines are long, their shoulders loose, and they each have a toothy grin. Sometimes they'll still get frustrated and tighten their scaly skin. But now when they need to calm themselves down, they'll know exactly where to begin, with Dinosaur Yoga. If you want to know the yoga poses, here's the Dinosaur Yoga Flow. And you can probably find lots of great videos online showing us how to do this dinosaur yoga. So the next time that you're feeling frustrated, or you're feeling tense, or angry, or you just don't feel like you're right or centered, then you should try some yoga. And we do yoga here at Prus. Kirby Prus is a certified yoga instructor, and we do conservation yoga sometimes on Sundays, where you can come in and do yoga with us, and we raise money for conservation, like the EVAC Foundation, which I've talked about a bunch of times, and we raise money for the Albaje Amphibian Conservation Center for endangered frogs and other amphibians. And here is some fun facts about dinosaurs. There's a lot of cool dinosaurs out there, and even though they're extinct, we're always learning cool stuff about them. Because along with taking care of your body with things like yoga and making sure that you're staying relaxed and calm, we should always be taking care of our minds as well. And that means constantly learning about new things. So, I hope you guys had fun with Dinosaur Yoga and with our friend Voltaire here and learned some cool things. So, have a good night.